Yeah, this is BVI Channel 1, where we tell you undiluted truth. And this truth, we all know about it. That Nigeria, someone said, is a coven. And I agree with the person. Killer of destiny and killer of Nigerians. As the NDLEA, or whatever they call them, Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency, they have done it again. On an innocent children. And the father made this video running after them.
People should come out and help me. This police just straight bullets. They just did straight bullets. And I'm following them now. They have killed me. Look at them. NDLEA. NDLEA have killed my son. They have killed my son with straight bullets in the shop. They have killed my son with straight bullets in the shop. NDLEA. They have killed my daughter in the shop. NDLEA. Please. Please. NDLEA have killed my daughter with straight bullets because they want to do an arrest within the neighborhood. They shoot bullets. He came to meet my daughter and my son in the shop. Please, people should help me. I'm following them now. I'm following them. I'm following them. God, oh, they should get for it. Hey.
Even as this man is crying and following these guys, they didn't show any remorse of what they did. The little children, one is fighting for his life while the other one is already dead. The man was busy shouting, screaming on top of his voice, driving behind them. Yet they never showed any kind of remorse with the kind of thing they did. Now you ask the question, okay, where they went to raid and we're just shooting anyhow. Immediately they hit the young chaps. They left and driving like as if nothing happened, as if oh God. Can just imagine the level of impunity.
I don't know where they are going to.
Just imagine.
I don't know where these NDLEA are going to. They are the one responsible for my
and the man said he's even taking a big risk because these guys, I believe they are really on drugs. They are fighting drug users, but they are using the substance. With the way they are acting, they can even open fire and kill this man for any reason and name it anything. But thank God for social media. Until justice is gotten for this man and his children.
Look at them. Ross, I better follow me. This one don't shoot my daughter. They don't shoot my daughter. Yes.
Where your daughter now?
I better come.
Where your daughter?
Just follow me. Oh God, oh, they have killed my family. They have killed my family. Hey, God, look at them. Because they want to arrest somebody around, they shoot a gun. Straight bullet hit my daughter and my son in the eye. They have killed my family. They have killed my family. They have killed my family. Hey! God!
It was just like any other normal business day for the Omoria Kogbe family, who are into catering business in Okpanam, near Asaba, the Delta State capital. Shattered glass, bullet holes piercing through the structure into the shop, and then finally passing through this chair where the victim sat before the unfortunate incident, leaving him and his younger brother in a pool of blood. The 2-year-old boy was said to have been hit by a stray bullet, while the younger brother was also injured in the eye. It all happened while an operation by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency Delta Command was taking place not too far from the area.
She was carrying her 2 kids on her hand, shouting for help. She was even making calls. I don't know whether she's trying to call her husband or something, but she made call and blood was all over them, both the baby and herself. They were flooded with blood. So the next thing, they said that stray bullets fell on the children. The children was there playing.
Both brothers were rushed to the emergency ward of the Federal Medical Center Asaba for treatment, but unfortunately, Ivan could not make it. His little brother, who was injured in the eye, was moved to the eye clinic of the same hospital for further treatment. We visited the health facility to see the parents and also hear from them exactly what happened on that fateful day. The victim's mother is still in shock, but trying her best to see to the well-being of the other son, who is still receiving treatment.
I didn't know where it came from, but all I know was I just saw my son. His side, his intestine was kind of bulging out. He was on the floor. Then I grabbed him. Before I could just look up, my other son inside. And when I observed his eyes too.
For her husband, justice for his late son is the only thing he desires.
I just need justice for my son. My son cannot just die like that. Just like that, innocent boy. Inside the shop. Not outside the shop, inside the shop.
Although the Delta State Command of the NDLEA is yet to speak on the matter, the spokesperson of the State Police Command, Bright Edafe, says they've commenced an investigation into the matter. Meanwhile, the Delta State Governor has commiserated with the family of Ivan, condemning the killing. In a statement, the governor called on the NDLEA authorities and the Delta Police Command to investigate the circumstances surrounding the incident with a view to bringing the culprit to book. This is yet another case of extrajudicial killing that has cut short the life of this little boy, and it calls for greater caution by security operatives in carrying out their duties.
When shall it end? When will this wickedness end? It will not end until you have the right people manning the government offices. When you have the system flushed out. When you have a system that is not embellished with impunity, and the process of recruiting some of these security agencies will be properly cleared, and there will be no room for this madness. Tell me where it is done. You went on a raid in a public place and you start shooting gun indiscriminately. I must tell you, this NDLEA, whatever they call them, hound drugs. If they are not on hard drug, if they are not smoking weed, tell me why this kind of a thing would happen. They are the least. In fact, we can even exempt the army or even the police. We know that drink check that and take all manner of substance. But these ones that say they are enforcing illicit drug, those ones, they have free access to these substances. And you cannot vouch for them, they are not taking it. And this is the result. In a system you call Nigeria, well, that is the kind of country we found ourselves. A coven that eats up destinies and now killing children. Well, help me share this video until this father gets justice for his children. I'm signing out. I am the voice of the people, and I'll keep speaking for public interest.